say nothing to him.
No, that's right. You can take it out on me.
Your internet guy just left and said, "Oh yeah, everything's working great." That's just disconnected. But anyways,
I don't pretend to know IT, man.
I don't either. But anyway, the Thunder needed to do in the playoffs. We got exposed in 5 areas.
Mm-hmm.
One, inside presence, which is number one.
Yep, which we haven't addressed yet.
Nope. Number two, the second thing is Josh Giddey,
which we addressed.
Lou Dort, which we addressed. We're talking about him offensively, not defensively.
Right, just the personnel.
Yes. And then the fourth thing was Isaiah Joe.
Yep.
And the fifth thing was the coach. The coaching decisions, not the coach itself, but the coaching
Coach
decisions.
ain't going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. So Thunder, he's preparing for the stuff. We're ready to go. He's not. He's got out of our plan. It was 2 years down, and that's going to change our mind. And we're down the road. And so you go ahead and you trade for Caruso, makes me think, okay, well, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Right.
Everybody got excited. Then you go to the draft, and you knowing that your biggest need is a big man, and you don't address that.
Or a shooter.
Which
you could have addressed but didn't.
Well, but there's so many shooters you can go get, so I don't really care about that so much. But the biggest issue that you have, number one issue, is inside presence.
Yeah, we could have got
2 years ago, before the draft, the Thunder had 3 issues. You had outside shooting, which you address with the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Perimeter defense, which you address with your draft picks. Third thing was inside presence. So you fixed both of those based on what we did last year as a team compared to the year before. When you go back and this is how easily I can do this. I can show you exactly what we did. Here's last year's stats compared to this year's stats. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We averaged 3 points more per game, still finished third. Okay? We gave up 116 points per game last year. We gave up 113. So we improved by 3 and 3, which is why our record
14th rank in the NBA is pretty good.
Yes. Then field goal percentage, we were third this year. We were 24th.
Yeah, that's a huge improvement.
Okay. 3-point percentage, we were 12th last year. We were first. So we improved that.
Yeah.
And then perimeter defense, we were 47% field goal percentage to 45, so we dropped to 2 percentage points. And then on 3-point percentage, we dropped almost to 1.5.
That's pretty good. That's good.
We improved perimeter defense and outside shooting. But inside presence, look at this. Offensive rebounds, we were 9th, but we were 29th giving them up last year. This year, we were 29th in getting them and 29th in giving them up.
That's awful.
So inside presence, we did not address at all.
No.
Right?
Right.
I mean, that tells you right there we did not address that this past year.
Right.
But we addressed the other 2 of the 3 we had.
Right.
So now this year in the draft, what you got to do is address one glaring issue. Offensive rebounds, 29%. 29th out of – there's only 30 teams and you're 29th.
Yeah.
So –
guaranteed the 30th team didn't make the playoffs either.
No. But that's what I'm saying is that you look at that and you think, okay, our biggest weakness is that. And then what you do is you go out and get more of what we already have, 6'6", 6'7". The difference between
Dylan Jones 6'4", man. 6'4", 6'5"?
6'6".
Is he 6'6"? Are you
6'5",
sure?
excuse me, 6'5".
6'5". Okay.
And whatever they say he is, that's what he is. Because the NBA, if you go to the combine, they take your socks off. Trust me, it was there. They take your socks off. They measure you in the top of your head, so I even had my fro.
6'11" wingspan.
Well, he's long.
That's a plus.
But still.
A little plus, but.
Still. He's a project. Dylan Jones is a project.
I don't know, man. I think he might be a little more polished than you think.
I understand, but he's more of a project still. But you got a coach. Our coach's biggest strength is what?
Developmental.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's his biggest strength. So by having a developmental coach, you got a player that you're developing. He's a developmental guy. I mean, who are you going to put him in front of? And here's our roster.
Nathan. I think I already know the answer to this, but we'll see.
This is our roster, and as of I did not do our roster. By the way, I did not upgrade our roster, so this is going to be missing.
Caruso probably.
No,
the 2 guys we got yesterday.
Here's our roster. What we're missing is, because I did this last night, I didn't realize because I was so frustrated that I did not realize that we did not, so I didn't add Dylan Jones.
Okay. Nikola Jokic.
Yes, I did.
We got Jokic? When did we get Jokic? Sorry, man, I couldn't help it. I was like, hey, if we got him, we might as well go ahead and get a parade going, man, because we're going to win.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Okay, Dylan Jones, Usman. Well, first of all, Usman Jang ain't gonna play a lick. You got to go back to that. I can't see it. Okay, so Usman Jang, he's
Well,
probably
here are
gonna,
your guards. Okay, you got these four,
okay.
and Lou Dort's probably going to be gone.
Lou Dort's gone.
Okay, so then you've got Jalen Williams, and then free agents. I had Lindy Waters down here. He's gone.
He's gone. Muscala's gone. He's not.
Scala's gone. So everybody down here is gone, except to me is Aaron
Keontae.
Wiggins and Keontae.
Wiggins, Hayward's gone. Isaiah Joe. So dude, I know you say we need to get rid of Isaiah Joe, but I think the organization likes him too much.
I understand you like him, but
No, I didn't say I liked him. I said the organization likes him.
What I'm saying is I understand they like him, but my point is he got exposed. So why are you keeping somebody on the roster who's no longer an asset to you?
Well, that's what they do, man.
We're trying to win now. If you're trying to win now, listen, Sam Presti is now under the gun.
If we were trying to win now, why did we make the draft picks we made?
Well, what I'm saying is he's under the gun now. Okay?
Okay, yeah, because he didn't address any of that last year.
He can't hide and say anything. He's under the gun now. You now will be on national TV a lot next year.
Yep.
So all the crap that you're trying to spill on Bollies and you're messing with Oklahoma City people's minds, all that's out the window now. Because all the crap you're saying, they're not going to be saying nationally. Just like everything that you and I were saying on this show all year long, people were beating me up, which they were they not?
Oh yeah, they were killing.
And then ended up in the playoffs. Everything I've been saying was 100% correct. We got exposed.
Just think how many games we'd have won if we'd have had a coach that knew what he was doing.
What he was doing.
I mean, 62.
I mean, I had originally picked 57, and after you and I watched those preseason games, I went 52.
52. Yeah, 52.
I dropped down. So this guy's going to cost us. So, but anyway, here's our lineup. This is what we have. Here are free agent options.
Well, let's go back to the existing roster. So, because I think, let me tell you who I think is going to get some minutes. Obviously, SGA, Kaysen, Lou Dort. I hope they trade him, but I don't know if they will.
Then trade Caruso. Why would you have two of the same guys?
I don't know, man. Why would
That's,
you draft Dylan Jones for 5 seconds? I don't know. They do certain things that I don't understand why they do it.
If you're keeping two guys who are the exact same player, you're not trying to really win. You only need one stopper on defense.
Well, we would have. I mean, technically, Kaysen's getting there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is defensively as a whole, yes. But you only need one stopper because there's usually only one best player.
Right.
And if you're going to play Caruso and Dort at the same time, then the issue that you had in the playoffs by Dort giving away baskets, giving away possessions because of plays that he makes.
What if you played Dort, Caruso, and Kaysen?
What I just said is if you keep Dort, he's going to still give you the same issue you had. He's going to give away possessions based on the plays that he makes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I agree with you. I hope they get rid of him. I mean, I don't hope they get rid of him.
To me,
I think it makes sense, but I don't know if they will.
Drew made the best point. Drew said this a long time ago. Drew Hinthorn, guys. He said Jordan will never be more tradable or more valuable than he is right now.
I agree with you.
So when they took Caruso, I'm like, okay, they're playing exactly what Drew said. You can trade him right now. You're going to be able to get tons of picks for him, and that allows you to do something, which I thought they would do, trade him in the draft, move up, and get Klingman.
Mm-hmm. So here's my starting five then. Take Lou Dort out of the equation.
Yep.
Okay, so SGA, Kaysen, Alex Caruso, J-Dub, and Chet.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so who do you got behind that? You got Dylan Jones, Usman Jang, Adam Flegler, Kenrich Williams, Jay Will. You're going to have hopefully Wiggins, Keontae Johnson. That's not imposing at all. There's no excitement.
There's no height.
There's no excitement at all right there. I think Dylan Jones and I think Keontae Johnson are going to be guys that are going to get some second team minutes this year.
Now that Lindy's gone, one of those guys should fill Lindy's.
I think you're going to see Dylan Jones get Case and Wallace minutes from last year, if Cason's starting.
If Dylan is that player.
Yeah, and Keontae will probably get some spot minutes around. I mean, I think Keontae's a great player.
Oh,
I just
both
don't
in agreement on that.
I don't think he's got the run that he needs to get. So maybe you say Keontae gets the Wallace minutes from last year, and then Dylan Jones. I think you're going to see Dylan Jones a lot at the backup point. I really think when J-Dub are off the floor.
Well, they're not off the floor. One of them is on the floor.
I mean, when one of them is off the floor, hopefully it's when SGA is off the floor.
J-Dub is the point guard when SGA is on the floor. And when J-Dub is not, when SGA is not on the floor, then J-Dub is not the.
We hadn't seen this team without Giddey yet either. So,
right.
And you're going to have to fill that role somehow, whether it's Kaysen, whether it's Keontae, whether it's Dylan Jones.
Or Caruso.
But, I was looking up. I didn't know who Dylan Jones was. They mocked him at 50.
Yeah.
So I was a little disappointed, but after watching some now, he played at Weber State. Hey, that's Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard, he ain't Damian Lillard though.
No, he ain't Damian Lillard. But I mean, his numbers were pretty good.
Well, this is my thing. He could be a J-Dub. No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying the same, but he could be him. Somebody nobody expected.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody saw who fits well in our system.
Yeah, I see.
He could be that. He could be that replacement.
To me, if his upside to me is Oladipo at his best. That's his upside to me.
Well, Oladipo was averaging 25.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if he's going to average 25.
But no, I said highest upside.
Yeah, but on our team,
17.
he's
Oladipo didn't play very great on our team.
No. I'm saying you have SGA at 30, you have J-Dub at 22, you have Chet at 20, okay, 19, 20.
I'd say more like 15 to 16.
Well, he was averaging 18 in the season.
Is that what he?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
He dropped down 15. But so I'm saying this is what you could do, because here is the. I think I still have that. Let me see if I still have this, so we can see.
Emmanuel Quickly sure would be a nice addition.
I'd like, but that's what I'm saying. This is what's available out there.
I like KCP a lot more than you do.
Yeah, you do.
I like Bruce Brown a lot more than you do.
Yeah, you do. Because Bruce Brown is the same as
he's
Caruso.
Yeah, you're right. But as Emmanuel Quickly,
I like Emmanuel Quickly a lot.
He's who's the guy that retired? Lou Williams. He's Lou Williams.
Yes.
That's who that is.
Not quite as good, but it's Lou Williams.
Yeah, and obviously got Isaiah Joe out there. If we don't extend Wiggins,
that's idiotic.
I'm going to be so upset.
By the way, we're joined by a guy, Ben Dillman. What's up,
Oh, there he is. There's the hockey guy.
What's going on, fellas?
He was talking trash about your hockey, man, earlier, man.
Oh, I know.
I'm just letting you know he was talking trash about you. What is your take on the draft, man? What'd you think?
Which team? Talking Thunder?
Us, yeah. We're only talking
to
us. We don't care about anybody else.
Yep. I like the addition. I think he was a good piece that we needed. Just somebody that can shoot from all around. I think he's good.
Well, he's not going to play for a year.
Maybe.
He's not going to play for a year.
Oh, yeah. He needs some building up, but also that's what our coach is good at. We've talked about that.
Yep, that's what he does.
On and on. So he'll build them up a little bit, and then he'll leave after his 4 years are up, and then he'll be gone. But
let me. I don't want to interject here.
I think he's going
to hold on, Ben. Hold on.
What we needed.
Hold on, Ben. He's got
sources sending Jalen McDaniels to the Kings for Davion Mitchell. I didn't know they had Jalen McDaniels.
I didn't know they had him either.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Go ahead, Ben. He was giving some breaking news, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think that's about it for me though. But I think we'd still need another 2-3 pieces. I mean, they don't have to be big. They don't have to be
well, we have to have a big Ben. We have to have big.
We got to have.
We have big.
That's what I'm saying. We still need somebody down low. Somebody. I like our addition, but I think we need something more.
To me, if Sam Presti doesn't address the one issue that's glaring to the Thunder, is inside presence. If he doesn't address that, then he's telling me everything I need to know about him as a GM and where they are as far as he thinks about
you can't coach that. We just need a big. You need somebody that can take up some space down there. We've talked about it.
We got killed in paint. Our biggest problem is
size. We just need to get somebody with some size.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He went and drafted 2 guys that are under 6'7". Again.
That's what I'm saying.
We're already. That's where we are. And it's just I saw somebody go, well, the Thunder, drafted what fits their scheme. Under 6'11", short guys 6'7", yeah, that's great. But Minnesota, if you're going to compete with them, well, we're 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Well, no, listen, Ben, I'm saying, we're 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". They're 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". The Denver Nuggets, well, we are 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". They're 6'9", 6'10", 6'11".
Yep.
So now you're going to get another 6'7" guy where they're already big. Caldwell Pope is 6'6", 6'7"?
Oh, he's 6'7", 6'8", probably.
And so he's a big. Then you got the smallest guy in their lineup was Bowen at 6'4", 6'5" from Kansas. So they're 6'5", 6'7", 6'8".
He's a great player.
6'7" front. They got all these bigs, and you're going to go small again?
You got to get some size.
You don't address the one issue that you have.
I didn't understand that.
Huh?
I didn't understand that. I mean, I know, relating to kind of the football and stuff, you take the best available piece on the board, which I think they did, but we also, when that's glaring us right in the face like it is, I feel like that needs to be addressed.
It needs to be addressed. So,
so if we're not going to address it in the draft, it better be addressed in free agency.
We're past getting best available, though.
Yes, this draft is gone.
We need to get fit. That's. I mean, we're not rebuilding anymore.
Well, yeah, Ben. To me, best available was a
Hey, we got Nikola Jokic. Did you know that, Ben?
Nikola Topic. That was the best available, Ben. Okay, that was
So
best
that's what I'm saying.
available.
I can see it from that. I can see it from that point of view, but also best available. I know Belichick always drafted like that, same kind of thing.
Hey,
So,
Ben.
I get it, best available, but we need when it's staring us in the face like this, we either got to make a move, either trade up, trade down, get a piece that we need. I just feel like that's just what needs to be done.
Did you hear my breakdown earlier? How we got the 26th pick? Did you hear that?
No, I just jumped in.
Okay, so the 26th pick was Washington's pick. They got that pick from us in the Daniel Gafford trade to Dallas. So in essence, we traded away that pick and then bought it back for 5 second rounds to draft a guy that was mocked at 50.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I don't understand that move. Obviously Presty knows what he's doing, so only time will tell. But to me, that kind of seems a little bit of an overpay.
Yeah, and he's done well. Nobody can say anything against that. He's always done well. But I think that we got to address this stuff.
Well, and
especially if we're going to try and make a push, like Maddie was saying about the T-Wolves and different guys like that. Like there's going to be teams that are just going to outlength us by a few inches, and that's going to be all that matters.
Well, and here's another example. The Hawks traded A.J. Griffin to Houston for 1 second-round pick. A.J. Griffin, I'm not saying he's a world beater, but he's a great shooter. He's got 2 years left on his rookie deal, and he's 20 years old. Yes. So, and you could have got him for 1 second-round pick. And we go out and spend 5 to draft a guy that we don't even know is going to play.
And that reminds us, Ben, on top of that, what did you think about Lindy Waters getting traded to Golden State for the 52nd pick, which as the commander says, the commander, Randy Wright, this is what he said, Ben. He said, we're going to draft Bronny so we can hold LeBron hostage. That's what he said.
that would be pretty funny.
That would be fantastic.
That'd be pretty funny.
He goes, either us or the Celtics going to draft Bronny just to hold LeBron. I said, man, LeBron is not going to go anywhere. If Bronny's not going to go to the Lakers, LeBron's not going anywhere. So anybody to draft.
Speaking of the Lakers, I thought they did pretty good last night.
They did a good draft.
I thought they did pretty good last night.
And then, I like that guy from Creighton that went to the Celtics as well.
What about Minnesota? I thought Minnesota did pretty good last night. They got
Galloway.
They got Dilling. No, it was Rob Dillingham, but they also got the guy Terrence Shannon Jr.
Junior.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the beginning of the year, right, he was favorite for Player of the Year, and then he had legal trouble, but. He's been acquitted of all that, so I think they did great.
Everybody addressed needs except the Thunder.
Except for the Thunder.
The Thunder did not address needs, and they can and he can sugarcoat it all he wants. You did not address your one glaring need, which is inside presence. Now you address the need to replace Josh Giddey, and you kind of do that with Caruso, but you address that need with Topic, but you're not going to see him being until next year. Now, I listened to Sam Presti's deal, and he did say, "Well, we're understanding he's a year away, and we don't really need him this year."
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's a luxury. It's a luxury.
It's a luxury to have him.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no doubt. So I don't mind that. That's why I gave us a B on that, Ben, because he was a top 5 player until he got hurt. So I don't mind him sitting out a year. I'm okay with that. Okay, but the second guy to give up 5 second-round picks for a guy who may or may not see the floor, who to me is another Jang.
I think he's better than Jang.
What I'm saying is another Jang. You took a flyer.
He's just a couple years away from being that.
What I'm saying is you took a flyer.
I think he's going to be more pro-ready than we think.
But I'm saying you took a flyer.
Yeah, we did.
That's a first round guy.
Yeah, for 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds. You gave up 5 picks. That's 8 picks you've given up, 3 first round and 5 second rounds.
For Dylan Jones and Jang. Yeah, Jang.
So we're going to see how that works out, Ben. But to me, when I saw that, my frustration level went through the roof. And that's just how I feel.
I was sitting there hoping
oh, my God. Do we have all these deals? I didn't even see these.
Holy Moses.
We got a bunch of – let me see. Hey, Ben, here's some of the people we got. Yeah, I feel you. The Ghost team ball is different. I agree. Let me see. Oh, Ben, you were on here.
Yeah.
Ben, are you there?
Yeah.
You were on here on the channel.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just now seeing you. Wait a minute. What is this?
I don't know. I just liked it.
No, this is not the right one. Okay, here we go. Okay, because I was like, I had you all off. I had the wrong thing on there, Ben. I'm like, we got a bunch of
I was
people on
like, I
there.
have no idea.
We had a bunch of deals. Yeah, that was from a show that we did before at home, where we had everybody on there. We had,
I got you.
yeah, we were going back and forth with a bunch of people. But anyway, I just to me, Sam Presti is going. You know, he. The one thing I think you said this, Nathan. The one thing Oklahoma City does not like is bad press.
Hate it.
They don't like it. So now you're sitting down, and Sam Presti made the move for Caruso, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is a great move, great move."
Yeah.
Now you get in a draft, and you don't address the one need that you know you have to have, and that's inside presence. Now, Topic is a luxury, like Nathan just said. You can. We don't really need him. You can hold him out for a year, let him get better, gives him a chance. Like I said to me, Chet last year. The advantage Chet had last year is you're sitting on the bench and you're watching what's going on with us as a team. This is where I fit in.
And he's the
This is
only
where I
guy
can
of
fit
his
in.
size.
Yeah, and I can fit in. I can see
a little bit of
it. So now he can. So Topic's gonna get to sit a year, get the system, understand what we're doing. So that's all good.
Chip England too. That'll be nice.
Yeah, with Chip England shooting the ball. So that's nice. But then you move up and you get another 6'7" guy. And you give. I mean, and Filipowski's still out there, but something's wrong because he's
Something's
still out
wrong.
there.
Yeah, too many people passed on him for.
Everybody passed on him.
Yeah.
You know, he's supposed to be one of the top 10 guys taken or top 20.
Yeah.
Even the Celtics passed on him, which I was shocked.
That's what I thought too. I thought
I
the
thought
Celtics.
the Celtics was going to get him.
Even though the guy the Celtics got, I don't remember his name, but he looked like he was a pretty good player.
Yeah, but I just thought the Celtics.
He just looks like Larry Bird.
One thing I will say about Dylan Jones, and you said this earlier before we got on air, we hope that's a J-Dub pick.
Yes.
And I think all the stuff I read on him, all the stuff I see on him, he's got a high motor. He's averaging 20 and 10. And
Yes.
20, 10, and 5.
He's a defender.
He's a good defender. He's 6'11" wingspan. I mean, he could be a combination of Kaysen and J-Dub.
Well,
we hope.
to me, he's more of a Wiggins / Kendricks Williams. Is what he is.
Perimeter version of Kendrick
Yes,
Williams. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So he's
if
more
he can shoot, but he averages 5 assists, so he's also a distributor.
Yeah, but the thing with Wiggins is a high level defender, and he's a 50% three-point shooter, even though he shot 30% in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
crazy.
Yeah, so that killed us, man. So anyway, I'm just kind of
I'm optimistic on Dylan Jones.
yes. But the whole thing is, to me, you still didn't address the one elephant in the room.
I think he's got a plan. I have to trust that he's got a plan for that.
And to me,
I think so too.
Yeah, that's what to me.
I mean,
When you made the comment about how SGA started following Hartenstein.
If we go out and get Hartenstein, we're not even talking about that.
If we get Hartenstein, I'm good. Do you like Hartenstein being from the Knicks?
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
I like him.
He averaged 10 and 10.
Moved the other day, so like I think they're not down either.
They're almost at the hard cap.
Yeah, they have no room.
They have no room
they
to
have
sign
no room
anybody.
to really pay him.
That's what I'm saying. They got to push somebody. They got to move something.
Well,
So
especially
those young pieces.
the whole thing is that they have no room. I don't think they have room to sign Mitchell Robinson. If they do,
No, he just re-signed not too long ago.
did he?
Yeah, I think he had a 4-year deal or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, but do they have? Then they don't have the room for him.
No,
to give him what he deserves. And the thing is, this Ben, the Thunder have $30 million right now extra cap space.
Sam knows
Crazy.
that. And if you've
So-
got and if we talked last night too, if you trade Dort, which we think is going to happen, that's an extra $20 million in salary you can come back with.
Yeah.
So
$50 million.
So-
you can get one of the best players in the league.
So you can go get potentially a free agent for $20
I
million.
thought you have to trade.
Well, here's the
value
thing.
for
So you
value.
could potentially go get a $20 million free agent, and then keep that 10 you still have, and trade. Since we're under the luxury tax, we don't have to. It's like 133% of trade back. So we could potentially go out and get a $30 million trade piece for Lou Dort.
Lou Dort, yes.
So you could get Harkenstein and a $30 million guy for what we have. So, and that $30 million guy, man, hopefully a Miles Turner. They're not
gonna get Miles
No, I'm just saying a guy like that.
Yeah. And Ben, I'm gonna have you and Nathan answer this question. This is how I feel when people talk about or trade people. How the hell was San Antonio a destination place? What's a destination?
No
What's
state tax in Texas.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's irrelevant to stay in a small town.
Cost of living,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
it
More
is,
people.
but the cost of living is way higher.
But the bottom line is that how the hell people went to San Antonio to get a ring? Oklahoma City is sitting here young, and so if I'm a guy on my getting ready to get my second contract or close to that, and I'm on a team or I'm in my second contract, knowing that I could possibly win a ring with this team, and I'm the missing piece, why the hell would I want to go there?
Hey, here's another thing to keep an eye on too, and I don't know the rules, and I could be wrong on this. I need to obviously probably consult Bobby Marks on this, but Nick Claxton says he plans on signing a deal with Brooklyn.
4 years.
4 years, $100 million. But you can do a sign and trade on that, I think.
Yes, you can.
So keep that in the back of your head.
Well, my deal is this. I'd rather have
Harkenstein.
Harkenstein.
Yeah, but if you could get both?
I would do. If you could get both? And move Chet to the 4,
yes,
you're rolling.
Yeah, and then I think
with these other two pieces, then the Dylan Jones piece I'm okay with.
An A+ for tonight. If you get Tyler Smith tonight, that's an A+ to me.
That's an A+.
I mean,
so we're not getting Bronny at 52?
Bronny, dude, 6'1", can't shoot, can't defend. I'm good, man. The only reason he's in the NBA draft is because his last name is James.
That's 100%. Yeah. That's 100%. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit our guy up who you just met.
Mark Long. Met Mark Long today at Deep Deuce Grill. Great guy, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, man, what a legend.
Yeah, hey, Ben, that was his first time at Deep Deuce Grill. Have you been to Deep Deuce Grill, haven't you?
Good place.
Dude, let me give them a shout out. I had the peanut butter bacon burger. Oh, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, their mac and cheese is pretty tasty too. Their food is really, really
great
good.
Atmosphere too.
It really
great
is.
Atmosphere.
So hit our guy Mark Long up over there at SRB. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computers or software to be written to make your office run smoother, or website design, our guy is the man. The man is the guy to hit up over there. My God, my mind just went blank.
Rusty.
Oh my God. Russell
Williford.
Yeah, Russell Williford. Oh, I can't. Sorry, Russ. Then, of course, our boy Jose Fierro over at Oak Grove Trucking. Hey, what's up, Jose? Hopefully I'll see you out this evening. If you have need for dirt, rock, or sand, that left tires.
That whole truck looks like it's about to
my God, this truck came up.
Man, it needs some suspension work. No, they lowered it. That's a lowering kit.
Okay, that looks terrible.
That's a crazy whip right there.
That is not a whip. That's Ben, I don't know what the hell this truck is.
Oh,
it's
man.
a front end suspension.
Hey, by the way, I heard you had trash in your new whip already. No foreplay mentioned there.
Ben, I went to Whataburger on the way here, and my receipt was in the cup holder. They said I have trash in the car.
They said you had trash in your whip, man. All I pictured. I mean,
That's not trash.
I'll let your mind run. Trash in a whip. I mean, whip and trash. You can go where you want on that, but.
Y'all are so white sometimes. Y'all really are. Anyway.
Can
I get on with this?
Well, I mean, I was just going to say, man, I'll go Ben. I'm going to go see Ben in one of my whips one time and see what happens.
Ben.
Whip it on over, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, whip it on over, dog. Okay. Wow. Of course, we here at YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go to the main bank, which is 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon. Or what is that? You got some notes?
No, I was just going to give some people a shout out right quick, but you go ahead, man. Go ahead and finish up.
How the hell you going to give shout outs
on your show? I don't know, man.
Yeah. How is he going to give shout outs on my show? How is he going to do that? Oh, well.
A little free advertising, you know.
YNB East, which is off the Parkway, and 66 and 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. And, of course, YNB Peoples, located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. And, of course, a shout-out to my insurer, Shelter Insurance.
Mark insures you. Did you insure your new whip over there?
Yeah. Are you going to let that go?
No.
He's not going to let that go, is he, Ben? He's not letting that go.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
4609 Southeast 29. 405 670
Is there any leather in that whip, or
670-2424. Oh, I can't even speak now. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5, Fridays 9 to 1, closed Saturdays and Sundays, proudly serving the Middale area since 1982. All right, go ahead and do your
No,
promotion.
I got a little promotion. We had some lunch with some guys today from NEOKCR.
What is that?
It's good. So they're a startup CDFI. Do you know what a CDFI is?
I don't know what a CDFI
A
is.
CDFI is a community development financial institution.
Okay.
What they do is they market for underserved areas, minority women, black-owned businesses, places like
okay.
that. And they're starting up. One of my customers, Calvin Slocum, is over there, and he is doing some great things downtown. So our whole goal is going to be to make credit available to people that don't normally have it.
Okay.
So and that's kind of one of our projects that we're going to start working on. So,
Okay.
I'm real excited about them, working with them. We'll see how it goes, but great organization.
All right, sweet.
That's
And
fantastic.
so what we'll do is give me the information on that.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll give them a little
Okay.
sticker.
Yeah,
we'll give
absolutely.
them a little flyer.
Absolutely.
And
A
we'll
little
make
bump. Yeah, a little bump.
we'll give them a little bump, and we'll have the bank give us extra money for that.
Sure. That's random.
Or maybe the FDIC will give them money since they're making y'all
They
sponsor us.
might, man. They might.
Since they're making you sponsor us.
Dude, we don't.
They're not
No,
involved.
we don't. Hey, we don't have to. We want to.
Well, I know you know what I'm saying. I don't mean
Yeah,
have
we
to.
we
You know
want
what I'm
to.
saying?
Yeah, we want to.
So maybe the government will give us some money for
There's
that.
a lot of programs out there.
Well, maybe to sponsor them, maybe we can do that.
we could
Maybe
probably-
talk to Caroline and Randy about that.
Probably do something like that.
Give them a little love.
Yeah, for
help
sure.
them out. So they're not like a bank.
No, they're
Just-
no,
they're
they're
more like
they're
a-
a community organization that.
So they're 501(c)(3). Or C3,
That's a good question. I'm not sure, to be honest with you on that, but they basically connect underserved, underdeveloped areas with banks to try to help with funding for new businesses.
Oh, okay.
Car
So
loans.
they're almost like the Small Business Administration.
Kind of, but it's more towards underserved areas.
Yes.
So it's more towards
They have something like that in the black community anyway. I forget what it's called.
There's another one called MetaFund. I don't know if you've ever heard of MetaFund.
MetaFund,
MetaFund
that's
is
what I was
also
thinking
one.
of, yes.
This guy was at MetaFund, and he's going out on his own, and he's got a good group of partners, and they're trying to do their own. So it's like a
So
startup.
what he's doing is he's taking stuff that the deficiencies that they had over there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
saying, okay, that didn't work. These are the
Well,
problems.
it's credit-worthy people that don't have access to the capital they need to buy a
Oh,
business,
perfect. Yeah, we need to
stuff
figure
like that.
out. Carolyn, if you're listening, we need to work that out. We need to call them and get this.
Yeah, no, they're great people.
Because
Great
that's
people
that's a
over
great little.
Yeah.
That's anything that we can help out minority companies and minority businesses. we shall do
Women-owned
that.
businesses too, for
And
sure.
women-owned businesses.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm all about that. So, anyway, Ben. So, what was your grade for the Thunder last night on the draft?
I mean, I think, like I said earlier, I do think we did like kind of the Bill Belichick approach, and I think we got the best available player on the board.
The first
But I
time,
don't
yes.
think we,
First time, yes.
Yeah. So, but I think we got the best guy available, but also like we said, beating a dead horse. We did not face that, so I'm gonna give him probably about a B plus, maybe a B. I mean, I like our addition, but I think we need more.
Yep. Nathan, what's your
I
grade?
think our grade is going to be determined on what else happens.
Okay.
To me.
We're talking about
To
the
me.
draft
I know,
thus far.
but to me-
Tomorrow we have another show tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow.
Hey,
But
we're
today,
gonna
what is your draft
do
thus
one.
far?
We're gonna do
And
one
the
tonight
second
after the
round
second
could
round.
be huge.
You gonna do one? Hey,
round
if they
could
get
be
Tyler Smith, I'm giving him an A.
I agree.
I mean,
or
I don't think they're gonna get Filipowski down where
he'll
they're
be
at.
gone. Yeah.
But Tyler Smith, they could probably trade up to 40-ish.
Yeah.
And
If
probably
they
give
trade
him-
up and get Filipowski, I think it'd be a great move.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you know
But
what
it'll
you
take
know
a lot though.
You know who I really liked and I think he's going to be he got drafted to a perfect place was Khalil Ware or Khalil.
Yeah, Khalil.
Dude, Miami. You kidding
Oh,
me?
perfect for
That's
him.
a perfect place for him.
And we let him go.
I wanted him. I liked him a lot. Now, not at 15 maybe, but I think
Spoelstra's a great coach,
he's going to
too.
be a great player. Man.
Yes, then that's what they need. They need
They need a big to go next to Adebayo. Absolutely.
and they gave him his new contract.
Contract 3-year,
So-
160.
Yeah, so they gave him a contract and they put him at forward now, which is going to help him out.
Yeah. He's
I just don't. I mean, we shall see what Sam Presti does, but the whole thing is that as we know, he does not like to get upstaged and make the team look bad. And if he doesn't if he doesn't address the glaring need that we have, right, which we agree is inside presence, if he doesn't address that, then we understand why Brad Stevens was the executive of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Because to me, after last year's thing, the first thing the Celtics did was add coaching staff to help their coach out because he was clearly
overmatched.
Yeah, they're
overmatched.
grabbing him from the end of the bench. Yeah, he was on the end of the bench.
they said. What I'm saying is he was overmatched. They said, okay, but we're going to beef up your coaching staff. Boom. Then we're going to add some guys to help you out because Marcus Smart, we got to get rid of him. So they said, here are the deficiencies, and they went
Which
out and fixed that.
That was a scary thing. I didn't think they'd
here we go.
overcome that.
Oklahoma City has a deal in place to swap 52 pick recently acquired from Golden State for Lindy Waters with Portland for number 40.
Okay, well, you're moving up, but who are you trying to go get?
Like that's the big. I mean, if
They've moved. Okay, let me say this: they moved from no second round pick
to 52
to 52 now to 40.
And this is coming from Jake Fisher, so he knows.
So,
he
and
knows
by
what
the
he's
way,
talking
the draft starts in
about.
7 minutes. The draft starts in 7
They're
minutes.
looking.
Man.
Hey,
So we're looking. So we are making the moves. Go ahead, Nathan.
KCP has declined his option. So I think
player option.
We all knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, KCP declined his player option to go for the Nuggets, which
Unrestricted
means
free agency.
he wants to go make money.
Yeah. So I mean, that could be a.
And that's going to hurt Denver.
Yeah, that's going to hurt Denver.
That's going to hurt
keep
Denver.
Keep an eye on Oklahoma City for that one too. I mean,
Nathan likes KCP.
I like
How do you
KCP.
feel about him, Ben? KCP from Caldwell Pope from Denver.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he's got two chips now. Remember he won the chip for the Lakers in the bubble, and then
Yep,
LeBron didn't
him
want
and
him.
Caruso were teammates too.
Yeah, he got LeBron. They got rid of everybody. They got rid of him. Yeah. They got rid of Caruso. They got rid of everybody.
Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
Because LeBron wanted Carmelo Anthony and Russell Westbrook.
So you take into the fact
was a
that
wild
Caruso
thing.
and him were teammates when they won the title. He won a title with Denver.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that replaces a shooter that we need. That's Isaiah Joe and defense.
Yeah, and defense. So and he's also a veteran presence. So that's one rings.
Well, let's think about this. You'd have
He's a good player, but he's 6'5". He's
No.
he's 6'7".
No, he's taller than
6'7",
that. He's at least
6'8".
6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, he's
okay,
taller.
well, he's right in our area that we already have.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that replaces Isaiah Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
But
I think
if
if
we're
he
looking at what we need, we don't need.
well, we need
another
shooting and we
guy
need
right
big.
now.
We need inside
Man,
presence.
we need a shoot.
He's a great player.
Well, I'm saying we need a shooter and we need inside presence.
So if you get rid of Dort and you get rid of Isaiah Joe, KCP is a perfect complement for that.
KCP is a
Yep,
perfect
yeah,
fit.
if you get rid of both those guys,
Yes.
But I was saying just like looking at our roster right now, that's what I mean. It's kind of like like Hayward. He's a great player, just not our great player. He's just not going to be good.
Well, here you go, Ben.
Ben, here's our roster right here. Ben, it's up there.
You get KCP on a free agent deal. You sign
Yep.
it, and then you do a sign and trade
Which we have plenty
with
of money.
Brooklyn for Nick Claxton and Dort
and picks.
That'd be good.
and picks.
I'd take that, yeah.
that works for me.
I mean, if you do that, you can.
That'd be an upgrade. That'd be a huge upgrade.
Oh, huge. And this is the whole thing is Isaiah Joe's a free agent anyway, restricted to. I think is he unrestricted or is he
Isaiah Joe is team option.
team option? So, and then you got Lindy Waters, who was restricted. Of course, we got the pick for him.
Wiggins has got a team option too, and I think that has to be picked up by June 29th.
We're gonna keep
Gotta love
Wiggins.
team options.
Well, we hope.
Gotta love team.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him. I don't see that going anywhere. But
They better.
right now, the way I look at it is, you're gonna have this coming year. I believe you're gonna have SGA, Kaysen, J-Dub, Caruso is your four guys. Plus, you still got Kendrick Williams sitting there. So Nathan loves him as your 11th.
That's another $9 million in trade
11th
value.
and 12th guy.
$9 million in
Yeah,
trade value.
11th and 12th guy. Then you got Dylan Jones, and you got Chet, and you got Jay Will. So that's what you got right there.
I like that.
So then you come in, you bring back Wiggins, and then you go get Hartenstein because I still believe we're going to get him because SGA started following him out of the blue.
Yeah, Harkenstein. Yeah, I agree. So that
You know that, Ben?
that Denver move that they lost KCP frees up them to sign Jamal Murray to a 4-year, $209 million extension.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
That's why they got rid of him so they could get.
Dang.
They give Jamar.
Nice
They give
extension.
Jamar his money,
Yeah.
That
which
makes
is
sense.
okay. I mean, you got to pay the man. That's fine.
He deserved it. He deserved
Oh,
it.
Jamal Murray more than deserves it. Yes.
Well, there was a
These
discussion
contracts
going
are
on last
getting
night.
insane, but it's hard to grasp from our point of view. But yeah,
Yeah, but tomorrow's show ought to be really good because the draft will be completely done and we'll see who's going to be who. So
What's the 27th? So we got 2 days on the two options on the other guys too. So
Yes.
Wiggins and Joe. And then to me, where was I going? I'm sorry, guys. I just lost my train of thought.
but Ben, this is how I look at it. I think we've talked about Hartenstein. I think they were going to get him all along. That's
I
what
hope
believe.
so.
Yeah.
I believe they're going to
I
get
think
him
so.
all along.
Been linked to
I hope
Oklahoma
so.
City.
And I just think that why wouldn't you? You got a veteran guy who's there, but I still think you need another big. To me, go get you another big, even though everybody we wanted in the draft is gone. unless you get Filipowski.
Filipowski or Tyler Smith. I love Tyler Smith.
So you go get those along with Hartenstein. Now all of a sudden you put Chet at the 4, which is what you need him to be.
Mm-hmm.
You have the other two. You still have Jay Will in there if you need to add him in there. But to me, dude, he cost us game 6.
Yeah.
Miss a free throw, you're up 1. If he boxes out and gets the rebound, all of a sudden it's 20-something seconds ago, we've got the ball up 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With SGA, the number
Game
one,
7 at home.
The best closer in the NBA, shot 61% as far as minutes in the fourth quarter.
Clutch minutes, yep.
Clutch points, 61%.
61%, over 5 to 6% better than anybody else.
The closest person to him was
That's
Jokic at
unreal.
56. And then LeBron was at 35. But LeBron led, but this is the thing, this is how they sugarcoat it being. LeBron led the NBA in fourth quarter points. But he wasn't even close to clutch percentage. So what you're saying is he scored early, not late. That's what that says to me.
Yeah,
His
he
clutch
scored in the first half.
He scored in
Yeah,
the
he got all
first.
his points
Well, he scored
in the
early in the
first
fourth
half.
quarter. You didn't score
Well, no.
clutch minutes. You didn't score clutch points. So that's it. But anyway, brother, we haven't talked about that. How was your feel about hockey? What do you think? How are you pleased with what happened in it?
Yep, I think it was great. I think the Panthers were the best team.
Yes, you predicted them to win it anyway. Remember?
Yep, yeah. No, I picked them. I got a nice little ticket on them, so that was nice as well. But took that at the beginning of the year last year. I just felt, and then after the trade deadline, I doubled down, put some more on it. Wow. So it worked out pretty well for me. But I do think the Panthers were the better team. I think they were just a little bit, you have 2 of the best players for Edmonton in the world. 2 of the top 5, best players I would say in the world on the same team. I think Draisaitl might have been injured towards the end.
Yeah, he did. He got hurt.
Like it's came down to for Edmonton for the last 30 years, it's been goaltending. Skinner played great for a few games, but I think Bobrovsky was better. And I question him making $9 million for like 9 years or something. He signed something like that. It was like $9 million for like 6-7 years, something like that. And I questioned it from the get go. But he earned every penny of that this year. And I think he was a better goalie. I think Florida top to bottom was better. And I think it was great, especially with the NBA playoffs going off when they did. It was good for hockey to get kind of just like a little bit of, bright side.
Yep,
People got to actually watch and see McDavid, get to see guys. I mean, he had 4 assist games in that, game 7, and they forced it all the way back. I just think it was great. That hadn't happened since I think it was like 1942, since World War II.
Were you okay with him winning the Conn Smythe?
Yeah, I am, and I'm glad that he didn't go out there and accept it. I think he needed to hang out with his boys, and they're all in there, obviously teared up, crying. So like he didn't need to come out there and accept that award. He let Bettman just get booed per usual, so, which is great. But yeah, so I do think that he was the best player. Not for the MVP of the finals; it's for the MVP of the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
So he broke Wayne Gretzky's records and stuff. I mean, he did a lot. So I do think he was more than deserving. And if they didn't go to Game 7, Bobrovsky, he got blown out a few times, so he would have been second on my list. But him or Barkov, their captain, which is cool, first Finnish captain to ever win the cup. So it was good moments. So it was good. It was a good game.
Good.
I was hoping it was going to go to OT. So, but
of course, the last hockey game, he wanted to see.
Some extra free hockey.
Hey, I just want to clarify again, Ben.
The bank account was happy too.
That's the sport they play on ice, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
Just checking.
Just
checking.
Yep.
What did PK say that, because she was talking about, calls him Jesus, and he goes, well, he does walk on water, but it's iced.
Yeah, but it's ice. That man,
but it's ice.
But
anyway.
McDavid is due for one. He's going to win one. Once he does, he's already on the, a lot of people's Mount Rushmore of hockey players.
Agreed.
So I do see him. If you build a guy on, NHL, like if you're playing the game NHL, on your Xbox, you build the guy. You build Connor McDavid. That's literally what you build. Like, he's perfect.
Yep, so, he's engineered. PK calls him most engineered player ever. That's what he calls it.
Yep, and so he's perfect. So I do think that he's gonna, I do think he's gonna win one eventually. It just wasn't this year.
Yep.
And it takes losing it. It's just like Jordan, back against the Pistons. Same thing.
Yep.
You got to.
Well, first it was it was the Celtics, then it was the Pistons.
Yeah. You got to see it on the other side first. Before you know.
You do.
So.
All right, that's my guy Ben Dillman, High State Carry, giving his thoughts. Appreciate your big dog, and hopefully you'll be able to get on tomorrow.
Oh yes, sir. I should be around.
All right, sweet.
And then today, I know at 5:00 USA men's team plays
Oh,
Panama.
that's right. I forgot
in
about
the
that.
Copa.
Here, let me go ahead and give us a little plug for that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'm
Yep.
just right now my mind is simply on basketball.
NBA draft.
USA,
Yep. No, I got you.
USA tonight, 5 p.m. on Fox at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which of course is in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. But Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta, boy.
Hot Atlanta.
What is your thought on the talking about moving the Olympics to a country instead of a city? Have you heard about this?
What do you mean?
Well, instead of building
Moving it to a country? Yes.
instead of a city.
Yeah, that's because cities don't have to build
Right,
all
right.
that infrastructure.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea, but
Well,
Well, I feel like they've always done that, have they not?
No.
It's always a city.
it's centralized in the city. So this would be more of a because they're talking about because I guess Oklahoma City is getting some of the softball
Yes,
stuff
this
in
is
28.
Which we should. That'd be great.
Well, we have the softball stadium, and the Hall of Fame is there. So we have the best softball stadium in the country.
Yeah, for sure. But aren't we getting some of the trials or
use
something?
the second.
Yeah.
It's not big enough.
Right.
The problem is that their stadium is not big enough to hold.
Yeah, we have the
hold it.
grandstands.
Yeah, we have the grandstands.
Aren't we getting some trials or something?
Olympic trials, we're getting that. But the whole thing
I
is,
hope so.
Oklahoma City is big enough, is getting there to host that.
Oh, dude,
Because
All-Star
the
weekend.
the people,
Especially with the hotels.
Yeah, but when we get the new facility, the NBA All-Star game will be here in 32 or 33.
That'd be great.
It will be here.
That'd be great.
Because you have a
Wow.
brand new
And
facility.
hey, Ben, he has already promised me and Drew, and I'm assuming he's concluding you too. He's going to get us tickets to All-Star weekend.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, same here.
I'll take them.
I'd even be willing to pay for one of them.
Same.
Commander, did you hear that, right? Kimberly, did you hear that? They're putting you on the spot, Kimberly. I'm just letting you know. All right, fellas, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys.
All right, boys.
We
Take
got
care. Cheers.
Ben Dillman, High Stick Harry, and Nathan Taylor of YMB. We want to thank Randy, the Commander Wright, for having us here, along with Carolyn Hinthorn and our boy. You see Carson up there talking trash?
Nowhere. What?
He was here earlier talking trash. He's supposed to come down. We didn't see him.
He didn't
was
like the camera.
Running his mouth.
He doesn't
Running
like the
his
camera.
mouth. But we want to thank everybody for letting us stay up here today. And even though the ladies were nice and quiet back there in the tellers, we appreciate them. So that being said,